Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, it's so glad to see you all here. And I'm Jill. I'm from屏东County. Well, actually, I'm not so academic, and it seems so academic today, so I'm gonna do it my way. I hope you feel relaxed somehow. Okay. I don't have a lot of teaching materials I brought today because you know屏东is a little bit far from here. 1,000 county than Kaohsiung actually. So anyway. Oh, that's me. That's me. This March. And next one. I can't feel my legs. That's from X-Men. Why I choose to apply this program? Because take like 5 years to do our school administrative works. Loads of administrative works. I have to deal with students' affairs every day. And I can't feel being like an English teacher anymore. I feel like I'm a school secretary. I can't feel my legs. So I want to make some change. That's exactly the reason why I choose for the program. But if I only know that I have to do the presentation here, I should quit it that time. But anyway, it works really. Okay. The reason I want to change is somehow a little bit like an idea. This is the line from Inception. Can you repeat for me? Can you say that with me? What is the most resilient parasite? Bacteria? A virus? Intestinal worm? An idea. An idea of what? I want to be an English teacher again. I want to change. So, an idea that is fully formed, fully understand, that stick right here in somewhere, in my mind, in my brain. Oh, that is Ocean's 13. And we know that originally it's Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12. And then in 2007, we got Ocean's 13. What's Ocean's 13 got to do with me? I don't have the power? Yeah. Well, because I have 30 students. Oh, 真的哦，那太大声了。Hello. Okay, so I got 30 students from my school, and I take it as a experienced English club. So we have that class every Thursday morning from 8 to 8:40. So it's like a breakfast. Isn't there a movie like a breakfast club? But we don't have rebellious teenagers. So lucky. So my students, they are indigenous people, and most of them speak Taiwanese and Gai, but they probably are not so high learning achievements like city kids. However, they are very interested, so they have inner motivation to learn English. That is the reason I pick those students. I don't want to pick certain like graders to do the club project. I want to take it like an experiment class to see what change can I make. Idea. Okay, so let's talk about the workshop. As you can see, those are basically some outlines of our curriculums we have to take during summer in Western Washington University. First, we got Spanish language adventure camp. So we have to go to the language camp to be language assistant, to teach Spanish kids to learn English. So those are actually teenagers coming to America who their mother country is Spanish. That is my first time to see actual living, walking Spanish kids. I kind of feel I don't know what happened to me. Why don't I join just the summer camp, a language workshop? Why do I end up like I'm assistant here? But somehow I know that is totally different. You know, you have to think, you have to experience. Okay, so language learning is basically the same experience. Our kids, their mother tongue is Mandarin and Taiwan and Gai. They don't know anything anything about English. That is basically me. I don't know anything about Spanish. So, participating in the camp, the language learning camp, and observe people learn a new language. To immerse yourself in the environment. This is what you can observe, and then when you go back to Taiwan, it's very precious experience for you to help you to imagine what it feels for your students, and then improve your own teaching programs and activities. Then we have, of course, we got casual pedagogy, and we also have a second is using drama to support literacy, engagement, language learning, which is so, I speak for myself. That part of the curriculum, especially arranged in the afternoon, and after the lunch, at 1:30, that is the most proper time for you to take a nap. So, can we adjust the timetable maybe for the next summer? That's my own suggestion. Okay? Yeah, then we got technology application and field trip to public schools, which is nice because we can observe, okay, the real environment in American public schools. We got to visit Bellingham High Schools and like a public library and Beacon Island. Island View Elementary School is in Washington. But it's so unfortunate that it is summer, so no students there. You get to see, okay, how a teacher arranged the classroom, and they have their very special school environment from here in Taiwan. Okay. Also, we got a literacy program, and in the end, like just Catherine mentioned, we have that's number 6, cloud lesson plan workshop. So in the last week this summer, I believe the end of July, we have to work with our club partner to figure out 10 lesson plans in 1 week for the next semester, which is exhausting, but it is worth because suicide score. At that time, I think, what? 10 lesson plans in 1 week? I don't know what to do. I don't know what's best for my students, and neither did Stephen Bader. So we are like a suicide squad. We got try or we die. So that's the problems and solutions I mentioned here, because I think it's a reflection time, the best reflection time to send information to who want to participate next year for this project. You have to think it clearly. You have to know what you've got to face. Okay, the first problems I encountered at that time is I got clueless. Okay, what can we do? He is in Seattle, I am in Taiwan, and I don't think the camera can record his TPR, total physical response, for my students because he all speak in English, and I should speak less Chinese better, no translation at all. So what can we do to make our students understand? That's a problem. And second, actually Stephen is not a primary teacher in Taiwan, so he probably have the clue what my students' learning achievement is. So probably he says some simple vocabularies, and he thinks that kids understand the language, but actually they don't. For example, we have Thanksgiving in November, they don't know November. So what can I do? And kids say, what, 7-Eleven? What? That's a problem. Actually, we have to deal with it. And the third question is, which teacher is in charge? In original class, in my regular class, I'm the boss, I take charge. But the camera, the big face of Stephen Bader, is on the projection light. And the students look at him, not me. So who is in charge? And then I think we have to adapt ourselves and think of some solutions. So here's my solution. And I hope that works for you next year, people. And the first one, I can do the total physical response. For him, he can talk. He can give orders. I explain with my body. And we can have some repetition for the vocabularies and the sentence patterns for this. Should be for each different topics. Because keep it simple, repeated, patience, that's what we all have to do to make them understand the language and to lower the anxiety for our students. And the third one is what I'm the best. Keep them behave themselves. And I'm not so used to assist. Sometimes I speak your orders several times. I apologize for that. Okay, I can change. All right. So that is the Martian. If the man can grow potatoes on Mars, what can we do? We can do everything. Okay. So we can solve one problem and solve the next one and the next one, and then we go home with a lot of potatoes. Right? You know? Okay. Anyway, so this is like an adoption to our lesson plans. Because as you know, the last week of the summer, we have to think 10 lesson plans. But I found that every time, when I go back to Taiwan, we want to apply the original lesson plans. It doesn't work. Because, okay, I just accept a lot of new knowledges and theories, so naturally I want to apply them to my students. And at that time, back in America, my whole environment is about English. That gave me the illusion. Oh, my kids can do that. Oh, my students can say that. No way. Back to Taiwan, I got it. They cannot do it. So we have to revise every lesson plans, almost everyone. So, but here is the genuine lesson plan parts for Day of the Dead. That is, I think, in October. So we adapted a little bit. The teacher part is like, okay, we got a lot of posters, okay, in the classroom, and then separate students to different groups and let them to observe the pictures, like. Each topic of the picture take like 3 to 5 times, and then they have to take turns. Okay, and then I provide them some simple sentence writing patterns. Okay, so they write their sentence down. Of course, I give them some word vocabulary banks, so they pick up whatever they think, okay, it's suitable to finish the sentence, and write it on the board. And the sentence is like, for example, I see the mask. I like the mask because they're cool. I don't like skeleton because they're scary. Simple sentences like that. But somehow they forget. Unlike Catherine's students, mine are highly motivated. Yeah. Okay. So they forget their vocabulary, but they are willing to ask, and then that is the good part. So Stephen can help them. They just keep the paper, write down their sentence, and the big blank there, so they can ask, okay, so that is time. I think that is the proper time. I can translate a little bit. And Stephen say the word like scary, but they don't know how to spell scary, so he can say S-C-A-R-Y, and then listen and write. So the whole achievement is made. I think it's okay. Adaptation, no problem. And then that is Charles Chaplin from Modern Times. Why I choose this one? Because he's fun, and fun never dies. And fun helps us to feel relaxed and motivated to learn something new. Okay, and here comes emergent language approach. which Karen asked us, pushed us to use this approach in our teaching environment. You even say that it's your responsibility. We can blame you if it doesn't work. Yeah. So, okay, I think, okay, give it a try. Make it fun. Make them feel, okay, I don't understand what you are talking about because all English, so I have no clue, but you are funny. You act like a clown. I would like to see you. So, they concentrate on me, and I try to speak as slow as I can, and try myself, be patient, be patient, be patient, don't get angry. But after a few classes, I feel that my students are improved. Okay, they kind of understand what I'm talking about. Okay, especially some students who are actually smarter, the smarter kids, they got my clue, they figure out my sentence patterns quickly, so they can share the information with other people. Okay, I'm telling you, this is what the teacher means. Okay, so they help each other, and that is group work, cooperation. Right, and okay, we are talking about some technology class, but okay, I want to see this for you. Who is that old man? Anybody?
Stanley.
Yeah, that's Stanley. He is a legend of our time, and he's basically in every Marvel movie. Well, I believe he's like 90 years old, but he's still energetic. So should be us. I've been teaching for like 10 years. I'm not saying I'm a legend. No way, no way. But I'm showing you, Stanley is, I want to be like him. I want to think that I can use something new in my teaching environment. Okay, so this technology is a new challenge for me. Okay, I'm not good at technology at all. Before I took the class of Paula Deckman's class, I don't use technology in my class. I like to write on the board. I like to read by my own voice. I think that's the best. Well, why do you need a teacher? A computer can substitute me. You can learn by YouTube. Why do you need a teacher? But the class really changed my mind. Okay, so Paula showed us Flickrs, Kahoot, Epic, Pinterest, and Quizlet. Lots of things for you, for us to try in our classroom. And I don't want to elaborate all these things here. I don't have that much time. But the most important of is, after I tried, I found that actually use technology in your class need a little bit support and system from your class, your colleague and your school administrative office workers, because you have to have a smartphone or at least iPad and a strong Wi-Fi signals, or Flickrs, Kahoot, Pinterest, and Quizlet won't do. So I should let you know that you, at least in your classroom, you should have a Wi-Fi, a strong Wi-Fi. Because I tried to use like Flickrs. So we print out QR code for each of our students, and the QR code have 4 answers. If we give them some question and they have their answer in their mind, they just show us the QR code. So the teacher got to have the Wi-Fi signal and use your smartphone to scan those QR codes, and then the projection of the website can show you students' answers. That is kind of alternative instant response system. You don't have to spend a lot. Go Bosnia. Oh, okay. So you don't have to spend a lot of money or budget. You just need to have a signal and a smartphone, right? And I think kids love it. They're crazy about it. Okay, this is something new. The teacher never tried this before, but the second time I lose the signal, so the activity is doomed. So, but that's okay. At least I tried, and that is not my fault. At least I tried. Okay, and
the most important of all for technology is this is really fun. This is really fun, and fun never dies. Yeah, and that makes me feel energetic, like outstanding. Ha. Okay. How much? Oh, time is up. Time is up. Okay, here. You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, my darling. That is the end of my conclusion because. Oh, give me 1 more minute. Okay, because we only have the Pro project for 80 minutes a month. That's 2 classes a month, right? And I think that is something in your mind you want to change. To change the way you teach your students, the way you plan your lessons. So that is why the reason your whole teaching becomes dynamic. And that is what I call, mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger. Although there are a lot of challenges for you to conquer. And that is all for today. Thank you.